are in 2020, but the politics of 2023 has already begun. One man who is interested in becoming Nigeria's president is former governor of Lagos State, an irregular name in the country's politics, Bola Tinubu. The All Progressives Congress APC chieftain has made his intention known since the turn of the year. His ambition had reportedly divided the ruling party in recent months as the political of who flies the party's presidential flag in the next election begins. If the next election begins, surely there will be alignments and realignments. But one thing Tinubu's ambition has done is to bring up to public scrutiny. Tinubu's past is supposedly now being exposed by his political rivals as interests clash. Last time it was the issue of bullion van which was captured being driven into his house in Lagos days to the 2019 presidential election that was raised. This particular issue was swept under the carpet in 2019, but as soon as Tinubu's interest to govern Nigeria was made known this year, it was revisited. Guess what? Some people, even within the ruling party, allegedly called for a probe into the incident. There are so many other related cases involving the famous politician, which are now being brought up by those who are averse to the idea of seeing him as president of Nigeria. Well, that is the beauty of politics, isn't it? The social media on Wednesday was awash with Tinubu's name once more. This time, he said what he said in 1997 during an interview was exposed to public limelight. In an interview published in a national daily, Tinubu proclaimed that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. Note that he had not become governor then. The revelation has seen the man come under fire and public scrutiny again. A lot of people say that he made the comment when he was genuinely disenchanted with the situation of things in the country. But after becoming governor and benefiting from the system, he suddenly believed in one Nigeria and now even wants to go on to become president. Nigerians on social media have had their say. Some of the things people are saying, we're going to be telling you what they have said concerning what he said, the statement he made then. Meanwhile, Tinubu has not responded to this latest revelation about him. It would be interesting to see or hear some of the responses from Nigeria. Nigerians would want to know what prompted his comments then and whether or not things have changed between 1997 and now. Let's keep our fingers crossed as developments unfold. It's as simple as ABC, and we are seeing all of those things playing out now. When they are with the government of the day or when they are benefiting from the government of the day, they will observe table manner. You cannot talk while you are eating. You cannot criticize government that you are part of. You cannot criticize government that you benefit solely from. And that was what happened then. Now he can't say it again because all of them, the song they are singing, they will tell you, oh, the Nigeria cannot be divided. Oh, this and this and that. Nigeria is this and that. The whatever is not negotiable and all those rhetorics. And that is why a lot of people we don't even believe most of the people who are coming out now. You perceive them, you see them as a elder state people, you see them as being patriotic, but majority of them, they have a ulterior motive. The same thing because they know how all of these things play out. Just like I always say, some people are on the waiting list just for them to get in, but because they have not gotten in, they will criticize from generation from a one generation to another, from pillar to post. They will continue to criticize, but as soon as they give them one position, their mouth will be shut. Or as soon as they get into government or working with the government of the day, they keep mum. They won't say anything again. That's why a lot of people are complaining about Festus Keyamo. We know the way he used to talk before now, but as soon as even the same Buhari government, Keyamo criticized this same Buhari government when in their first tenure he criticized them. All of a sudden they gave him appointment. You can't hear him talk now. Everything now that is working now, everything that is happening now, he loves it. And meanwhile, during Goodluck Jonathan time, you know how he was vibrating. And tell me, during that time and now, everybody can witness, everybody is a witness to what is happening. We are all witnesses to what happened then and what is happening now. Whether you will be able to judge and tell us whether this regime is better off than the other regime. And then they were speaking, but now they cannot speak. So it is the same thing. Like people said, even when he made that statement, he was not a governor then. They will understand. They will tell you, oh, we fought for democracy, we did this and that. But because of what they want to eat, because of what they have gotten, they will not say anything. And how do you expect the country to move forward? That's why we have a long way to go, because some people, these politicians already know the setting, how things play out. And some people are on the waiting list for them to go in as soon as the ones that are there now, as soon as they finish their own business, other ones will come. So they will not even want the country to be better because they are waiting for them to come and they are waiting for their own turn, for them to get their own reward, to get their own national cake. And meanwhile, don't worry, Tinubu, if he wants to respond, he will respond, and you will hear him write a whole thesis. They will go and prepare to come and write and give to the gullibles to accept. Those who will see accept, those who will still believe, they will still believe. That is how he usually do. They will write a very long long messages for Nigerians to read, just to justify the statement he made then and the statement is, his position now. And one thing is, I just believe that, with time, what you said yesterday, you might have a change of heart, or maybe you were seeing it from a different perspective. But as far as Nigeria politics is concerned and politicians, forget it. It is because when they are eating on the table, or they are benefiting from the government, they will not talk. We understand that, or as time goes on, you can change your mind on certain issues. But a situation whereby when things are not in your favor, you begin to criticize. But when it comes to your favor, that thing you were criticizing, you will not be able to criticize it. That is where integrity lacks. That's why a lot of people don't take all these people serious. Even in the midst of what is even happening now, they cannot even say anything. But assuming that they are not part of this government, they will be talking. They will be talking, and people will be believing them. And that's why everybody needs to be careful and know who you are even relating with, those who you are following, those you are even listening to. Because even if somebody is even saying the right thing and you know that is the right thing that the person is saying, you need to be careful so that you not be carried away. Just judge the person based on what the person is saying and based on the reality on ground. But if you think that, oh yes, this person, oh, the way this person is talking, I think if this person comes to you begin to believe the person, you think that maybe they are genuine. Some of them might be genuine, but we have to be careful, because we have learned a lot in this country. Some have not still learned, some are learning, some are just economical with the truth. That's just the way it is. You expect him to say, oh, he does not believe in one Nigeria. He can't say that. And tell me, during the time, as at the time he said, he made that comment, and now tell me whether Nigeria has changed for the better. If Nigeria has changed for the better, as at then things were not okay. Now tell me whether things are okay now. For maybe you will not say, oh, Nigeria is okay for Nigeria to be one or not. So it's unfortunate, the kind of people that that call themselves leaders these days, because they're not ready to change the narratives. The younger ones, what do you want them to learn? To be learning from those people who will say one thing today, tomorrow they will say another thing. And even if you want to change your mind, there must be a strong backing. Someone says here that Tinubu is an opportunist. He wants to be president only to loot the country blind and advance his empire. I wonder what he needs all these billions for. Well, of course, you can't just conclude. You can't conclude. Instead of this element from the South and Southeast promoting their candidate for 2023, they are attacking Tinubu. What is wrong in expressing one's disgust about the Nigerian state, especially going by the events of the country from 1993 to 1998? If Reno Omokre loves Nigeria so deeply, why is he living outside the country? No matter what, I disagree with this person, whether you think some people are behind that, because I could remember the same people too, when Buhari was to come in, even Atiku was to come in, everybody talked about it. They will go and that is politics for you. You can't tell people not to look. So it now depends on people to know what is happening, because with this revelation, a lot of people never knew that he said this at some point in time. You cannot say now, oh, when it comes to his son, that people should just, no, people will still talk. So it now depends on when that people will know it or they would accept it or not. Because I could remember article that time, even when Buhari was coming, they will say it, they will begin to dig out your this thing. So if you think you can do something and just forget about it, people will forget about it. Some people will forget, but not everybody. And believe you me, a lot of people never knew that Tinubu said this. And the publication, you could see from the publication. Nobody, a lot of people didn't know that he said it, but with this, people now know. It now depends on whether people are going to buy it or not. Of course, even if he feels like responding to this statement, he will justify himself. So for you to say, oh, people should not talk about it, they should concentrate, they will still concentrate, people will still talk. That is it. That's why anything you are doing, before you say anything, before you do anything, you need to be careful. That is exactly what is haunting Oshomole in Edo State. Some people will tell you it is policies, but it goes beyond that. Those are the things that it will be there permanently. No matter how you try to uh to 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 to, to put up a fight, it is still there. You can't wave it off. It has been said, and it has been recorded with somebody that you said this. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts.